Hey, Mbote, Jambo, Sali. This journey is not just about building a borehole. It's about building our life step by step, with patience, with struggling, with faith. We started with nothing, but we did not stop. And if you are watching this and you feel stuck and you feel like nothing is moving, I want to tell you something. Don't give up. When we arrived on the land that morning, my heart was full of hope, but at the same time, I was nervous because we don't control everything. We trusted someone to bring the workers, and when we arrived, no one was there. That moment is teach you something in life. You cannot control everything. Sometimes you just have to wait. When the workers finally arrive, I look at them and I judge them in my heart. I thought, maybe they are too old for this work. But that day, I learned something powerful. Never underestimate people. Because what I saw was strength, discipline, and experience. They work with focus, without complaining, and with respect. There was a time in our life when everything felt impossible. No money, no water, no clear direction. Just question and silence. We look at this land and we have a dream. But that dream felt very far away. Because without water, nothing can be beginning. No farming, no construction, no future. And sometimes you reach a point in life where you don't even know where to start. But in that moment, we held on one thing, faith. Because when you have nothing, faith becomes everything. We waited, not for days, not for weeks, but for a long time. And waiting is not easy. Because when you are waiting, you see time passing, you see others moving forward, and you feel like you are standing still. There were moments we wanted to start, but we couldn't. Not because we are lazy, but because we had no resources. And in this village, life is simple, but it's not easy. Everything depending on something, and without water, nothing moves. That day, I made a mistake. I didn't prepare food, and it may sound small, but it's not. Because when people work for you, you must take care of them. That day, I learned responsibility, not just for my dream, but for the people helping me build it.
So today we are done. Leo ni day 1, tumemaliza kuchimba. Inabidi sasa hadi kesho. So day 1 naona kazi imefanyika hapo. Wazee wanafanya kazi sana. Then wanasema by day 3 maji itakuwa imepatikana already. Waanze kucement na kufanya kila kitu. Sasa leo ni day 1, see you in day 2.
Something small happening, not something big, not a miracle like people expected, but something small. We receive a little money, and for many people, it may not mean much, but for us, it was everything. Because it gives us a choice to spend or to invest, to survive or to build, and we choose to build. But even in that joy, I was worried because the money was almost finished and I didn't know how will you continue. But faith is not believing when things are easy. Faith is continue when you don't see the full path. When I look around, I saw something beautiful. Our crops were growing, the land was alive, and understanding something. Even when you feel stuck, God is still working in a way you don't see.
Nao yote iko na ice because jua for now kuna kabaridi, lakini itafika time hii itakuwa sana.
Let me be honest with you. This journey was not just about faith. It also had a really cost. Every step we took requires something: time, energy, and money. And even doubt, we didn't have much. We used what we had. Labor deposit, 6,000 Kenya shilling, about $45. Sand, 12,000 shilling, about $90. Ballast, 5,000 Kenya shilling, about $38. Titan metal, 850 Kenya shilling, about $7. Wire mesh medium, 600 Kenya shilling, about $5. Makongo wilt, 250 Kenya shilling, about $2. Waterproof cement bags, 6 bags, each at 200 Kenya shilling, which is 1,200 Kenya shilling, around $10. So when we put everything together, the costs 24,700 Kenya shilling plus 1,200, which bring everything to 25,900 Kenya shilling, which is around $195. And for some people, this may not look like a lot, but for us, this was everything. This was a sacrifice. This was a faith in action. This was a choosing to build even when it was not easy. And even with that cost, we don't regret it, because what we are building here is not just a borehole. And then the moments come, the moments I will never forget, when they reach deeper, the grounds change. And suddenly we saw water, really water coming out of dry ground. And in that moment, everything stopped. Not the work, but inside me. Because I realized this is not just water. This is hope. This is provision. This is God reminding us, I am with you.